Welcome to our Week B assembly. Today's assembly is about overcoming challenges. I am now going to hand over to Muzamil and Inaya, who will share with us their challenges for their online learning.
I find online working a challenge because I get distracted really easily, and one way I'm going to overcome that is by communicating with my teachers.
I also find online classes challenging, but I think overcoming my challenges is what makes me the man I am today.
Many of you, I am sure, have walked or climbed a mountain, whether it be part of a cadets, our Jamie's farm trip, or even a holiday. Depending on the mountain, it can be a very painful, exhausting and unpleasant experience. That is, till you get to the top. As the Chinese proverb suggests, it is worth the effort, and it is only through those challenges that you can learn to appreciate and value what is around you. Another saying, don't make a mountain of a molehill. Year 11, have faith and you will see you can move mountains. I know a lot of you are feeling overwhelmed with the independent learning. We all have our own mountains that we face, whether it is keeping up with the online learning, the difficulties in grasping what is expected from us from the lessons, a particular subject in the school, friends or family issues, or even the fear of upcoming exams. Let's view these challenges as a mountain so big that often it seems impossible to do. Some people take the ostrich approach and pretend their mountain doesn't exist and will avoid facing it. Some give up when it gets hard because they doubt their own ability and self-worth and then say, I don't want to climb the mountain anyway. Others panic and worry so much before they reach the mountain that they are already exhausted. Everyone has a different mountain to face. Let's look at the man in Australia called Nick Vujicic. He had a different mountain to climb. Nick is a motivational speaker who is a real inspiration. He has an incredible sense of humour and a positive attitude. He is a man of faith and a very talented speaker. And there was something else you should know about him. Nick was born with a rare condition, which means that he doesn't have any arms or legs. When Nick decided to become a motivational speaker, he had to cope with 52 rejections from different schools before one agreed for him to go and speak. This school was over 100 kilometers away. So not only did he have to pay someone to drive him there, but he had to pay for a hotel to stop over, so that he could deliver a 5-minute talk to just 5 students. He was incredibly nervous and anxious, and it didn't go particularly well. But he never gave up. He said, if I fail, I'll try again and again and again. Nick overcame every challenge with sheer determination and commitment, and today he has thousands of requests to speak. He is now married with a child, and you can watch many of his clips on YouTube if you're interested to learn more. So how do you see your own mountain in front of you? Do you stay at the bottom of the mountain rather than give it a try? Are you scared to try something new? Do you give up if it gets too hard? If you stumble, do you pick yourself up or expect someone else to do it for you? Do you doubt your own abilities and worth? I think many people do, but don't admit it. Nick believes that his condition is not as limiting as the negative limitations of your own beliefs. He says, fear is the biggest disability of all and will paralyze you more than being in a wheelchair. Fear stops you from trying something new because you don't want to fail. There are many times when Nick wanted to give up, but he didn't. Instead of focusing on what he doesn't have, he focuses on what he does have. He chooses to feel the fear and do it anyway. This is good advice. When it looks too hard, do it anyway. When you feel like giving up, do it anyway. When you doubt yourself, do it anyway. No one should attempt to climb a real mountain without proper planning and preparation. Therefore, we need to prepare ourselves for our own challenges, whether it means planning your day for your online learning, planning for your revision in prep for our October mock exams, or asking for support from family, friends, or your teachers. But as all mountain climbers will tell you, it is worth it. Mountains are never going to be easy, but life without mountains is no life at all. If there's one thing I want you to remember, is we are all here for you. Please do communicate with your teachers. They are there for you. You are in your final year of school, and it is crucial you don't give up. Thank you for listening. I'm going to hand over to Mr. Gell, who's going to talk to us about his challenges, followed by Kahoot with Miss Green and Miss Ali.
One thing that I can say to you all is that whatever I've achieved in my life, big or small, at the time of going through that situation, I've always thought, no, I can't do it. But obviously, when you've overcome these challenges, when you've gone through them, it's only looking back when you get to fresher challenges and bigger challenges that you suddenly realise what you're capable of doing. And in that moment, always look back at what you've done so far to get where you are, and think about what you want to do, how you're going to get there, because you have got this far by persistence. You can go even further with confidence.